Welcome back to Movement in Talisa for our first regular class back after our 30-day yoga challenge. If you didn't have a chance to join along with the challenge in January, there is a playlist on my channel that you can go back to, and all of the classes are there to do in your own time. Today, we're getting back into it with a handstand flow. If handstands are not in your practice, you can still partake. You simply do all of this flowing without the handstands. Let's get started at the top of our mats. Toes are touching, slight gap between the heels, grounding down through the feet firmly. Ankles are strong, micro bend in the knees. Pelvis is neutral, glutes slightly engaged. Core slightly engaged. Roll the shoulder blades down and back the spine, palms facing forward. Proud in the chest, but humble in the head, so our chin is slightly tucked. Imagine a rope attached to the crown of your head and someone's pulling up on it. As you ground down through your feet, you're growing taller out through the crown of your head. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold, generous bend in the knees, ribcage to thighs. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, plant the palms, step the feet back into a tabletop position so we can warm up into the hands, the wrists, the forearms. Grip into the mat and shift forward, pushing yourself back with the fingers. Arms are straight, slightly protracting through the shoulders. Turn your left fingers to point towards you and peel the palm up off the mat by bending the elbow. Turn those fingers around. Right fingers turn towards you. Here we go. Lift and lower. Plant the palms, grip through the fingers, tuck the toes, pull the hips back, downward facing dog. Inhale, look between the hands, come up on the toes, bend the knees, hop or step, top of the mat, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, round all the way up. Exhale, arms down by the sides. Again, inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, plant the palms, step back into a plank this time, lower to the knees, shift forward a bit, chaturanga, elbows skim the sides of the body. Cobra or gentle upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, look between the hands, come up on the toes, bend the knees, hop or step your feet, top of the mat, half lift, exhale, fold. Inhale, round all the way up. Arms come up, exhale, arms down by the sides. Inhale up, exhale, fold. Half lift, exhale, plant the palms, step back. You can remain in high plank or lower to the knees, shift forward, chaturanga, inhale. Upward facing dog, lengthen through the tailbone. Exhale, downward facing dog. Shorten your stance a little bit here. We're going to start with the hardest handstand. If you've never done this, then we're just going to play and do little drills. Look between the hands, come up on the toes, bend the knees. With straight legs, we're going to try to pike and jump, and you can lower back. Grip your mat with the fingers and see if you can jump a little bit higher each time. Maybe one day extending through the legs. And let's step our feet to the top of the mat. Forward fold. Inhale, round all the way up. Arms come up, exhale. Arms down by the sides. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, plant the palms. Step the feet back a little bit behind the hands. Left leg comes up. And we're going to scissor switch to come into a warrior two pose. Option to forego the handstand entirely. Otherwise, here we go. Kick up, scissor switch. So the left foot comes between the hands, right foot is back, windmill arms all the way up. Warrior two. Exalt your warrior. And then come to side angle. Plant the hands, lower the back knee. And a quick leg stretch. And tuck the back toes. Push the mat away. Step the left foot back. Shift forward. Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Back to our pike jump. So shorten the distance. This makes it easier. Come up on the toes, bend the knees, do little jumps. See if you can get higher and higher. Stepping your feet to the top of the mat. Fold forward, inhale, round all the way up. Exhale, arms down by your sides. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, plant the palms. This time step the left foot back, right leg comes up. Option to simply come into a warrior two with the right leg in front. Otherwise, scissor switch. Right foot is between the hands. Plant the left, windmill up. Warrior two. Exalt. And come into side angle. Frame the front foot, lower the back knee. Push the mat away. Step the right foot back, shift forward, chaturanga, inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Lower to the knees, swing the legs around in front of you, coming into a straddle stretch, facing the long edge of the mat. We are going to experiment with puppy press. That's an entry into a straddle handstand. And when I say experiment, I mean experiment because I can't do these perfectly. I still can't even hold a solid handstand. So when I experiment with fun entries, I try to get up into it and immediately fall out. So if you're better at it than me and you can get a hold at the end, then beautiful. And if you do not want to experiment with this, you're going to stay right here and do some straddle stretches. You can do butterfly, anything that your body is yearning for, then this is your opportunity. Come along with me. I haven't done these for a while, so let's see how this goes. I'm planting both hands down, gripping through the fingers, pushing the mat away before I even get started. With my left foot a little bit off to the side, but as close to my hands as I can comfortably get it, because the closer to my hands it is, the easier it's going to be to get some stacking. I then pick up my right leg with a bent knee, and then I need little hops here. But as you start to extend through the right leg, you can do your little jump to try to get into it. Land on the other side, and then try on the other side. It can feel scary at first, so do little jumps and get a feel for it, because of course, overdoing it and tipping is a concern. That's why we grip with our hands. You can do this while the wall behind you, if that feels a little safer for you. But really, if all you're doing is simply jumping, you're still building up strength like that. It's sort of like doing a stationary cartwheel as well. And lower down. Everyone come to meet in our straddle stretch again. That's the end of the handstand play. With a proud chest, lean forward, even if it's just a millimeter. Hips are a very tight spot for many people. Don't judge yourself harshly if you're sitting all the way upright and you can't move any deeper quite yet. Walk over to frame the right leg. And walk to the other side. Coming upright for double pigeon. One shin can be in front of the other or stacked on top of the other. Feet are flexed. Proud chest. Maybe you stay right here and you feel the stretch in the hip, or you start to hinge forward. And gently coming up, switching out sides. And all the way up. Bring the right foot to the outside of the left hip. Left leg crosses over. Crossing the right elbow on the outside of the left knee and gazing past our left shoulder. Suck your belly button in towards your spine. Inhale to lengthen out through the crown of your head and exhale to twist a little bit deeper. Slowly unravel, gentle counter twist, and switch out the legs. Left arm reaches up, hook the elbow on the knee, and look past the right shoulder. Inhale, lengthen out through the crown of your head. Exhale, twist while sucking belly button in towards spine. Unravel, gentle counter twist as we come to lay on our backs. Extend through the right leg. Shift onto the outside of the right hip as the left knee falls across body. Right hand can be on top of the outside of the left knee. Left fingertips try to graze the ground as we make a big semicircle with the fingers. If the knee has to lift up a little bit to keep the fingers in contact with the ground, then so be it. And slowly unravel. Square everything up. Take one round of breath here. And then we extend through the left leg, shift onto the outside of the left hip. Let the knee fall across the body. Keep the knee lifted so you can keep the fingertips in contact with the mat for our big semicircles on this side. And slowly unravel. Extend through both legs. And tuck the fingers underneath the hips. Getting set up for fish pose. We're on the elbows, the forearms. Really squeeze the shoulder blades together. Puff the chest up. Option to stay right here. Or maybe walking the hips in a little bit more to exaggerate that arch in the back. And you can release the head back. If you want more, you can bend up the legs. Extend one leg and then the other, or both at the same time. Lower the legs when you please, re-extend them. Tuck your chin, release the arms as we lower down for happy baby. Tuck your chin in towards your chest, lengthen through your tailbone, trying to get as many vertebrae in contact with the mat as possible. Slowly release, setting up for your final Savasana, whatever that may look like for you today. Keep slowing your breath and observe your body, observe your mind. Notice the vibrational energy within your body after a session of movement. And curl up the outer edges of your mouth to bring that ever so slight smile onto your face. Rolling on to either side into a fetal position. Savasana, also known as corpse pose. It's like our little death after strenuous practice. And coming into a fetal position is like our rebirth. After our practice, we get to enter back into the world with new eyes, a fresh perspective.
I welcome you to remain here for as long as you may need. And in closing, we say, Namaste.